Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Arrowhead.
Sure. Dad. Hi guys. Hi guys. Hi guys. Hi guys. Hello guys.
On the return, Andy Isabella. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Oh my gosh.
Room to run
So
at the 50.
Yes,
Still going inside the 30. And they are not going to catch him. He's
okay,
in.
I am the Cardinals, my little brothers, the Chiefs.
So how about that? You want to talk about coming into a hostile environment and just silencing the crowd. They just did it.
Couldn't be a better start. There's no way. All week long, they've talked about having this type of a start, but I think they looked at it from the offensive team's perspective. You know, get the opening kickoff. You guys control the ball. A lot of people are now going to say, okay, now your offense, will they be out of whack? No, not at all. They're going to be absolutely happy. They're relaxed. They took care of business for them. They don't have any pressure now. They can just go play.
For Arizona.
All right, now it's over.
So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. Here's Mecole Hardman. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, first and 10.
I know.
They'll run it for the first time with Williams.
Wait. Look, both of the quarterbacks did
And
nothing.
they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. It seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage. But every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case,
I'll be
for the
me
inside
and I'll
run.
be Jace.
Mahomes will try again on second down. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Sammy Watkins, the intended target, and it's third down.
Robert Alford there defensively.
Working from the gun, Mahomes going deep here for Watkins. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
Not the desired outcome, but probably won't be the last time we see him take a shot downfield.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on fourth. He is going to find Hill here. And he's corralled but not before getting it inside the 35. That one good for 17 yards on fourth. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. First down.
At the 34-yard line.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. He's going to look deep for
That's an
Watkins.
What? Dude.
One-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. It's a gain of 34.
I should have hit triangle
Put you in the head of one of those defenders out there. You have a big play like that go against you so early.
I quit.
Does that shake your confidence?
It shouldn't, but it often does.
Get him!
Because your
Sack him!
all during the week, it's how you're going to get after that offense and make your
If you
plays.
get
And when they make one
3
against you,
points,
makes you a little bit
and
hesitant.
then you score again.
Second and goal, and they
I
will
messed
try
up
again
on
from the 2-yard line.
If you
Now
get
there's
a
timeout
3, just
defensively
the
coming
extra
from
point.
the Cardinals. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
And then you score and you do the other extra point.
Looking to throw again on second down. Mahomes under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. In that time for the sack, say hello to Chandler Jones. Charles, a little bit of feast or famine on this drive. They moved the ball okay, but they've been sacked twice now.
And they've got to figure out how to plug that leak a little bit, right? Keep them away from the quarterback because when he's not being hit, as you mentioned, they're moving the ball well.
He dropped it. Couldn't hang on in the end zone. So no 6 points, incomplete. The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal.
I think
And that
it's
is
rough in the
incomplete,
pass.
but there is a flag. And on 4th down, this is a big call. Well, they'll get the yardage, but they hate to see him take that hit.
You're always trying to cool off a big-time guy throwing the ball, but you have to know when to back off, pull up, and not hit him. There's the penalty.
This will be caught at about the 6. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down.
And goal at the 4-yard line.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And that is caught.
Dude, if I never
Travis Kelce. There to
How
make
was
the
it called?
grab. And the Chiefs are a 2-point conversion away from tying this thing up.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run, and he finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Oh, snap.
Down the middle.
He ain't going to tie the game. He going easy. He's trying to get the game in his hands. He ain't trying to take risks
Now after
and
the
get
touchdown,
6.
here's Butker on to kick it away.
Well, what happens if I
On
don't
the
talk?
return
I
is
get
a goal.
likes.
Oh, good look.
Excuse me.
The
The guy was in front of me. I'm like, excuse me, I'm trying to score.
to the 40-yard line.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 40-yard
Murray
line.
and the
I'm
Cardinals
like,
with a
oh
first
gosh,
and 10
I know
at
what
the
you're
40.
doing. I see all of them.
He'll set
I knew
up
it.
the throw from the gun.
I knew that play.
And he's going to find his man in the backfield.
I
That's
saw the
complete.
play coming.
And he'll
Why
be
wouldn't I call a
losing
timeout? I
yardage
saw the
back
play
at
coming.
40.
I saw
He was
it.
unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss
What?
of a yard.
Like the play, I was
Pass
like,
play wound up for negative
I know what the
yardage,
play
so
is.
here's
I should
second and
like
11.
it. Should I do it? I'm
And
doing
this
it. I'm
is
doing
by
it.
Max Williams.
I knew the play. I knew the play. You gotta
Able to
pass
rip
on
off
the
a big
blitzes.
chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he has good pass-catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here in the early going, I think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. You can take the...
Looking for Fitzgerald, and it's intercepted.
We just got him.
Picked off
Got
near
him.
the 26.
Got him.
And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard
Oh my
line.
gosh. We still got the
This is
ball,
a real
boys.
nice job
We
defensively,
still got.
getting inside
We
the
still got
quarterback's head and figuring out.
We still got the
okay,
point.
Where's he going with the football? Because you can make an
I'm not
educated
worried, we
guess
still got the
defensively.
point.
Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right,
Get him, get
you
him.
got a decent chance of coming
You're so
away with the
scared.
football.
You're bad.
And he gets
You're
it
trash.
inside the 35 and just shy of the 30.
Not you, Joel.
Maybe too good
You're
that
actually
time
good.
as he breaks
I'm
away
sorry
for
that you
19
got
with his legs
But it's
on
alright.
first down.
Okay, probably not for you, but for me.
First
Because I
and
don't
10
have
at the
it.
31-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes.
Get him!
Kelsey.
There you go. You're
And
dead.
inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
First and
Yes,
10
sir.
at the 17.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes.
There you go. You want that? Yeah, I can make your dream
And
come
they'll bring
true.
him down
There you go.
at the 13-yard line. They'll contain him
Give
to
me
just
help,
4.
man.
Second down. A tight one. 8-7 score after 1 on EA
I'm playing
Sports.
Fortnite after this game. No, I'm not. I may be.
And the Chiefs are going to be
I
set
started-
with a first and goal coming up.
I
as they
crashed.
Get him down at the 6-yard line.
I'm driving my car.
7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've
Oh
got
my
it
God.
first and goal. And he's got it. Touchdown,
Dude,
Chiefs.
that's why. Sorry.
Mahomes finding Tyreek Hill.
Oh!
And the Chiefs have taken the lead. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes with
I'm in my little rocket ship.
Yeah, sometimes they
I
get
died.
lost in the
Oh.
traffic, but
Oh,
usually what
I
it
don't want
means
to play
is
but
that they're
fish
just
on
running
me.
the
Got
light,
love
or
do
even
well.
speed,
Money.
and use their quickness to find a way to get open.
tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever. There it results in a touchdown.
Ah, Sylvania, Baba Beast.
Now after the
Dixon.
touchdown, here's Butker on
Dixon,
to kick it
Dixon.
away.
I don't know how to say your name. I'm sorry about that. No
A
offense, you
short
jerk.
kick taken at the 18.
Okay, I think,
Dangerous return
Dixon,
man
what the-
showing it here.
Dixon.
Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard
Dachshund.
line.
I think
Now Kyler Murray ready to get
call
back
him
under
Dachshund.
center.
I'm gonna
He's likely still
call
kicking
him
himself from the
Maryland.
interception last
Maryland.
drive that wound up leading to a
Maryland.
go-ahead
Let's go,
score.
buddy.
And he's gonna
Let's go, Maryland.
that
Maryland!
That's all on him.
I forfeit. Psych! I'm savage, flashy, moody. I hate this. I hate this. I want to leave. I want to forfeit, but he convinced me that I couldn't do it, or else he'll smack me. Smack me.
I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one?
Ah!
A way to pull it together and become
I
sharp.
hate you.
And
Not in
incomplete,
real
a
life.
drop there in the
Just in
middle
this
third of the
stupid
field. That'll bring up second down. To throw.
You're the worst. You're the worst. You are the worst.
Force the incompletion. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long.
You mean Mahomes? Get on me, stop!
Gonna go down
Stack.
here, a sack. They push him back to the
'Budax.
34. Corey
Budax.
Peters slipping in and getting the sack.
Who fakes it on 4th and 11? Like, they're just psycho
Why are you calling play action?
if they
Because
did
they're not
that.
gonna bite
You're
defensively,
so
right?
psycho,
No, not at all. I did
like
have
a
coach
little
explain to me years
psycho
ago that for
pig.
some teams,
I'm
that's
just
all they
gonna be
have
a
to do in
blocker.
pass
I
protection
wanna
and their
mess up
line blocking,
my routes.
But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and that leads to a
I wanna
play
kill you. I don't want you to grab the ball.
Incomplete. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away.
What the hell?
And the Cardinal defense is going to get the football back. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10
I'm
at the
running from a
34.
psycho pig. Got a lot of do, but I'll slap you on me. It's a fishy doobie. I don't know what place, but Alexa, play fishy on me.
4-yard line.
Wide receiver.
A big
Fishy
stop
on
play
me.
there by the Cardinals. So that about the shortest pass a quarterback can make, but it winds up going for a bundle.
Yeah, let's face it,
Alexa,
in the
stop.
stats, it sure looks like a heck of a throw, doesn't it? It's almost like in baseball. When you
Put
get
your
that
ass
Texas
up.
leaguer, it turns into a double.
Put your ass.
You would think that you hit it off the wall.
Thank
Good
you,
time
Link.
play for
I'm
him
a little
on short
piggy.
little pass.
And if you mess with, oh god.
Throwing on first down.
I don't know.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's
Marty left. Murray, Missouri.
quite well for the defense.
Missouri!
Murray throwing
Day.
complete here to Drake.
Rick, I'm gonna
They
call
do get
him
a couple,
Rakehead.
but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8.
Oh, 8? You wanna mess with me? You wanna mess? You wanna?
The big play to
Yeah.
start the drive, not much sense.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there
Red
for
Bay?
the offense because
Red Bay scan?
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona.
Yes, sir. I am here for you.
And the Cardinals are an extra point away from grabbing the lead.
I don't want to see your
The Cardinal
ugly
offense
face.
not going anywhere. They'll stay out and go for 2. Now Murray again.
What are you doing?
They tried for the 2-point conversion.
Goodbye,
there,
good
but
game.
Successful. Well, split the difference, and they're right where they would have been with 2 PATs.
Yeah, my bench wasn't
Two-point
playing.
conversion the first
So
time they
I
failed
went
there.
back.
Interesting, isn't it? Because the first time you go after your first score, that feels like a gamble.
I don't want
The
to play
second time
mommy,
when they try it again,
got I do.
like, what the heck, right? Because as you said, even if you miss it, you split the difference, and you're right on.
I tied the game. Now it's up to me to die.
This one tied at 14 now as he
I
sends
might
this
kick
one
it wrong
away.
because I have my eyes closed.
Short kick. One up middle, take it down. Oh, a good return up past the 30.
Take over first and 10.
Pick! I don't want to play, but it be on me. Gotta do well, stop running. I don't know you gotta do well.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it.
It's
They're
a
lucky,
run,
though. There's no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
And
Yeah,
tackle.
credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on the whole series, and because they did so,
It's okay, you're a bad
and
baby.
maybe go for it again in a similar
I was
situation.
going to say, maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you got a defense that can
Yeah, no,
now that'll be tipped and intercepted.
I will shut up.
To the 37-yard line. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
that's a normal situation too, isn't it? No matter how
Good
hard
job.
you try and spread the field
I'm
sometimes,
just sorry I'm
there's
good.
always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any
Where's
type
he?
of missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception could
I thought you were going to say, hello, Hawaii. I'm calling him Hawaii,
DeAndre
okay?
Hopkins.
Ooh, ooh. I like the ooh place. The forfeit? Baby, I'm forfeit. Baby, you forfeit. Yeah, that's him. Yeah.
Look, that's post number 22. That you post the 1 to the football. Not just stand there. Not do that.
I think he was looking at his mom.
And you don't just.
Stay there. I think he was also looking at his mom.
What's this guy doing?
But
His mom?
yeah.
What's this?
And this guy's just going to clap like this. And he's just like, oh, dang it, I think I stabbed my toe. And those who are blocking, and he's like, oh, yeah. And this guy, and that guy's just like, what the hell is going on? He's like, I just did it. He caught it. Yeah.
What's he doing?
He's like, oh, I'm going to try tripping you.
He looks like he's playing a little game.
Yeah. He's like, ah, so beautiful view.
He's looking at the crowd. This guy's looking at the crowd.
And he's like, huh, what's going on here? Can we play the game though?
How is he this down something?
Baby, I'm
Get the football in. What is it? Right. And this guy, what? He's supposed. What? That's not a touchdown. That's not
Wait, guys.
supposed to be a touchdown.
Can I see that one?
What?
Okay. Oh gosh.
Did it tackle and then about it?
Okay, wait. Let's rewatch this play just in case he thinks they counted it wrong. So, watch him. Let's just fast forward catches.
And then that's me. Yeah, that's not a touchdown.
This is the ball. Wait 1 second.
Wait, did he fumble?
If you can look, his knee is down. but his knee is down, I think.
But he's in.
Yeah, and then
Is he doing the splits right there?
and then you look right here, and
Yeah, but he's about to touch him.
wait, hold on. He's touching him. See that? Wait, is he touching though? Yeah, see his pinky?
Yeah.
And his knee's down, and it's well, he didn't fumble just yet, and then I would say it's a touchdown, and then he gets back up and just starts scoring.
And the Cardinals have broken the tie. The Cardinal offense now
Yeah, we
going
should
anywhere.
go back
They'll
and
stay
watch
out and
it
go
every
for
time.
2. Shotgun now from Murray. And he'll get into the end zone. That gives his guys an 8-point lead. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses
don't
hate those
think,
guys, especially
like,
around the goal line.
Just in case we think they missed something, we might have to go back, right?
How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage.
Wait, who tackles like that? Just tappy wappy on the shoulder.
At their own 36-yard line.
Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to
And
take
who
over.
falls
And
from
following
low
the
tap on them?
interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no,
Baker,
you just throw that out the
He
window?
bakes a
I
lot.
think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go,
could've
we're
got
getting a
up.
freshman. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious.
How about them
because no one can run the
cheese?
offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here.
Press coverage on the outside, and for defenders, that's the ultimate
That one-handed?
Wait, no.
risk reward. If you take the risk, can you reward yourself by keeping them on the line of scrimmage? But no, not on that.
Fine, we can look. Here we go, Mahomes looks.
Number 20. Number 11. Yeah, that.
Oh my gosh.
I never saw Robinson do that. Yeah, but.
No.
Yeah, let's have to even throw it back to the toilet back. Look.
No. Do you know what I'm looking at? His private part. Okay, let's zoom out. Who catches like that? Wait, watch, and then let's zoom back out. Watch. Wait. Watch. Mom, I'm gonna throw it. Look, he's literally throwing it. And then he's like, okay, I'm ready. Stop! Wait, hold on, watch. Okay.
Who falls in? Who falls?
I'm gonna throw it! Ooh, I'm gonna throw it! And then, look, let's watch them have a race. Ready? Oh. Oh. Now let's go bed. I'm tired. Me too. I miss you. Let's go bed. Let's go get breakfast. I'm going to get breakfast. Me too. Ooh. Let's go bed now. All right. Let's go get breakfast. Hi. Come on, guys. Sit down.
Got the step on him. Now it's just a matter of laying the ball out there for him to go get it.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
All right.
Now
Let's go,
Mahomes
Mahomes.
maybe a
Boom,
free
boom,
throw.
boom, boom. I like the big boom booms.
And he's tackled a yard short of the good gain of 9 on first down.
I want to be on your team, okay? I got your dog.
Well, we
I
looked
got
at
your
each
big
other
dog.
Right when he flinched, we knew that flag was
Got
coming.
your big dog, bro.
Besides, easy
Got your
call,
big dog.
mark off the 5 and keep it moving.
Now they'll try to take advantage
Don't
of that
hike it yet. I
offsides
gotta
call.
go
Here's
beyond.
1st and 5. Flag comes in. This
I'm
might be
blocking.
a free play. It's caught on the right side.
Go,
Williams.
go, go, go. Stop!
And he'll take this into the end zone.
I said stop!
You have a flag down.
Take your
Let's see
nap.
what this is
Here,
about.
I can help because it's gonna be a penalty, and you gotta accept it. Hit X.
And yes, they want the points, so they will decline the
Who is
penalty. No
what?
question there.
You can read. I never knew you could read. I never knew you could read. I thought you couldn't read. I thought you couldn't read. Are you going to fake it? I don't know. Are you
And this is
the
now a
smart
one-point
one?
game.
Oh my gosh,
It wasn't
I'm
a
in the
one-play
lead.
drive, but I
I'm
think
so
they'll take
good.
it. The scoring summary, 2 plays and into the end zone.
Up, bitch.
Now after the
Bitch
touchdown,
ass,
here's
bye.
Butker on to kick it away.
Just telling you guys what he said.
On the return, Isabella. And a mistake
gosh,
on
no,
the
what
lateral.
the
It's a
hell?
loose ball.
I did not.
A fumble on the play. Recovered by the Chiefs.
As that ball got away from him and he saw the opposing team recover it,
You felt his pain?
oh, I felt his pain, and you know what was going through his head. Tuck it away. Take care of the ball. All the things he hears all week in practice, he didn't carry it over into the game.
He's got the first down inside the 10 and all the way down to the 5. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first half highlights and analysis from a back. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. Mahomes hitting his favorite target, Travis Kelce. The touchdown pass. And the Chiefs are going to jump back in front. Butker now to add the extra point. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Butker on for the PAT. Flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
The conversion is no good on the fake extra point.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them?
I was going to ask, maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
It's a boy or girl.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Fields this way up at the 17.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better. Oh, they've intercepted Murray for the third time. Picked off by Ron Thornhill. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half, and you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest. We're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here, but he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
18 yards that time to push him up, 1st and goal. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Meanwhile, here's a shot for the end zone right away, but it's incomplete. Demarcus Robinson, the intended target on that one. But it'll be 2nd and goal. Now Mahomes. He's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Mahomes hitting his favorite target, Travis Kelce, on the touchdown pass. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Now to add the extra point. Oh, and now they're going to fake it.
The conversion is no good on the fake extra point.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15... the risk-reward, it's just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
And makes it across the 20 as these guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard.
Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
Alexa, play chicken wing.
You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Escaping the pressure right. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. Cool under pressure right there, escaping the pocket and finding what I think was not his primary target.
And some of these guys are just so comfortable getting outside of the pocket that they'll do it on purpose. It doesn't even need to be a breakdown. Just they move, and they know it affects the defense. Because a lot of times you get lost in coverage in the secondary, and I think you're exactly right. Wasn't his primary target. Found a secondary guy who sprang open, probably because of his movement out of the pocket.
So we've reached halftime in a wild first. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it.
22. Zane Gonzalez to kick off for Arizona.
Ready for the start of the third quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
33-yard line.
Here comes the Chiefs offensive unit as they'll have it to begin quarter number 3. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And he is going to go down here, but we also have a penalty marker at the line of scrimmage. They may have jumped the gun.
Hey, we don't need no more penalties right here.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Following the penalty, it's 1st and 5, and you got to think offensively, all kinds of options. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Today's NFL, these big guys are featured receivers. They move them all over the place to try and find good matchups, and they had one. They were just unable to complete the pass.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to Arrowhead. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line.
Come on, man.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Now they'll try to take advantage of that offsides call. Here's 1st and 5. Mahomes going to keep this himself. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs, and sometimes you can be a little too quick. Thus, inaccurate, incomplete.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Whenever I see a drop like that, I have to kind of take a step back and check myself a little bit. So used to seeing those big guys make big-time spectacular plays that when they drop one, I have to remind myself, we ask a lot out of these guys. Block and catch the football, not easily done in today's NFL. Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on 4th. Mahomes throwing on 4th. And Robinson with a big catch. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Chiefs add on to their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. On the return, Isabella. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37.
1st and 10 at at their own 30.
The Cardinals offense now ready to get their first opportunity here in the second half. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half. You've got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
Under
get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3.
I love ranch. Don't hold up my underpants.
Here's Murray. And he's got Fitzgerald. The 30. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Well, they only needed a small gain on third down. They end up getting over 30 yards. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well. They'll get a few stops.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Again, they'll throw with Murray. That's going to be caught by Kirk for a Cardinals touchdown.
To Christian Kirk.
A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Cardinals get a bit closer.
1st and goal. Forget running the football. Forget establishing anything. Just put it in the end zone with the pass for a touchdown.
Oh, yeah, I guess that's the definition of catching the defense off guard. Expecting that.
And that totally goes against type, doesn't it? When you think 1st and goal from the 1, you're thinking running play.
The Cardinal offense not going anywhere. They'll stay out and go for 2.
It's our time. It's our time. Mike, 53. 53. Mike.
Murray to air it out again. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. So they go with a pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational, and you have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Set to take over, Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs. And nobody in the stadium feels better than he does right now. Just a slew of touchdown passes. He's been spectacular.
And you and I both know this is a team game, one of the best team games that's out there. But right now, I've forgotten what the scoreboard even says. Just watching what he's doing.
It's been fun.
That's been mesmerizing and a whole lot of fun to watch.
He's hoping to keep it going here in the 3rd quarter. And quickly to Kelsey. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 11 yards there, 1st down. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Open man is Hill, he's got it. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. 7 yards, the pickup there. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Flushed out right. And he's going to keep it here. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. It's his 2nd interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
They'll take this one for about 4
on the tackle.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Now a throw here on 2nd down, and that's complete. There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Cardinals. Christian Kirk, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cardinals have cut it to within a score.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
You're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that in.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
And the formula there on the 2-point try to go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
And now here comes Kansas City. And they've got the lead here getting late into the 3rd quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that. But the rushing game, almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
At the 48-yard line.
Before they can snap it, time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. This could possibly be a push-off. So they say no to the penalty. The incompletion stands. It'll be 2nd and 10.
And what they want to do is go ahead and take those downs away from them. You never want to give extra snaps to any offense. That's how you get hurt.
Now a pass that's taken in by Hill. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. And that makes it a 9-point game. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it's capped off with a Kansas City touchdown.
38. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. On the return, Isabella. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 38.
The Cardinals offense now works their way back onto the field. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Murray and the Cardinals with a first and 10 at their 38. He'll drop to throw. He'll set up the screen to Drake. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple of scores, and they've really got to get some yards in chunks, and they know the defense doesn't want to give those up. They've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string a few of those together? The intended receiver there, Kenyon Drake, and that'll bring up second down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a
touchdown, Cardinals. Larry Fitzgerald, 50 yards, and the Cardinals draw a bit closer. So that's a really big play here in the fourth quarter. And don't look now, they're right back in this game.
Did it feel to you, as it did to me, that maybe they were a little bit soft in what they were lining up with on defense? Almost like they were protecting the lead rather than trying to make a play.
And now that lead is down to just 1 score. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
The Chiefs offense and Tyreek Hill heading back out onto the field. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
So into Cardinal territory now. It's first and 10 at the 39-yard line. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Middle of the field, it's Robinson. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 19. A gain there of 21 yards. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me.
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Patrick Mahomes with a touchdown pass to Sammy Watkins. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead.
I think if you pulled defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal, because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field. And that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
But then as the wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. By rule, that comes out to the 40-yard line, so good opportunity for this offense with solid field position.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Murray and the Cardinals with a first and 10 at the 40. He'll set up to throw from the gun. Flush to his right. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A good pickup there, a 22.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Steps away to his left. Looking sideline, incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Murray again, 2nd and 10. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
Dancing to his left, and now he's going to use his legs. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
All right, partner, I'm a defender, but I've got to express my admiration there. Moving around, making it happen, and instead of worrying about protecting himself, he goes and gets the first down. I've got to give it to him on that one.
Normally, you don't want your guy taking shots, your quarterback, but it's winning time here in the 4th quarter if he needs to make. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. It's Larry Fitzgerald from Kyler Murray. And the Cardinals are just an extra point away from tying this game.
Well, after another passing touchdown, I don't think it'd be an understatement to say that he's in the zone, and I believe he likes it.
So here's a big play for the Cardinals as they'll go for 2. From the gun, Murray eluding the pressure right. And he will get into the end zone. So how about that for putting it on the line? They've taken the lead by a point here in the 4th quarter. They didn't want the tie. They roll the dice and they take the lead.
That felt like a tone setter, didn't it? Forget tying the ball game and feeling like we're just hanging with you. We're going to go ahead and push it to a 1-point lead, and that just changes the complexion of the whole game.
Zane Gonzalez to kick off for Arizona.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Patrick Mahomes on his way out for their next drive. And here we go, partner. My palms are sweaty. These are the moments we wait for in the booth.
Oh, come on. I know when you were a kid, you went through this, right? Well, you know, there was always that one guy in the neighborhood who had the yard that was conducive to playing like this. I know I won many a drive at Billy Mosslander's house. So that's what he's got to draw on now. Go back to those good old days. Remember how it was and have some fun doing it.
A little more pressure packed here in this drive, in this moment of the National Football League. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. He's certainly been a huge factor in this one. He's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, 2nd down. Now Mahomes going to get this one to Hill. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. 4th quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
At this stage, you've got to hustle. You've got to get back to the line of scrimmage because you're saving that timeout to make sure you have a chance to get your kicker out there for the big shot.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Watkins finds the intended receiver, and that takes us from second to third down.
Buda Baker there on the coverage.
He's back to throw. And this is caught. That's Watkins. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Oh, Patrick Peterson, the shutdown corner, was there on the coverage. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. The Cards going nickel. An extra defensive back out there now on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Now Mahomes to the line as the Chiefs are going to go for the 2-point try. Here's Mahomes to throw. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. So the signal caller doing it himself there on the 2-point try.
You got to like that. We always talk about the ball staying in the hands of the best players, but most of the time you want to get it to a back, pitch it to a wide receiver. In this case, the quarterback did it himself.
On the return, Isabella. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. To throw is Murray. Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down. Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the 1st, and stop the clock as well.
And you know in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity, the thinking, everyone's movement. But for a quarterback, he has to continue to be what we call a flatliner. Level in everything he does and read the clock, feel it in the pocket, and go at the appropriate time.
A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. That one is incomplete, and now we're inside of 10 seconds. Just 9 remain. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. Rolling to his right. And he is across and in for the score. And now they can tie the game in the final stages with the extra point.
Or they can go for 2 and go for the win. Yes, sir, that touchdown puts them in striking distance. And let me tell you something, forget being conservative here. Go for it, go for 2.
Well, going for it on the road. Want to win it right now?
Well, win it right now. Have the momentum.
What? I did not pick that play. Just don't get me. I can't throw.
And they don't get it. It's incomplete. They gambled for the win, and they trail by 1 here in the final moments.
One of my favorite expressions is that fortune favors the bold. It seems foolhardy, though.
Oh, it seems very foolhardy. All you had to do was kick the PAT, extend the game.
Yeah, that didn't make a whole lot of sense there, did it? I mean, I just don't get that at all because the risk-reward, it just wasn't there.
And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position.
6-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be run, kneel, and then handshakes. And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call. Mark off the 5 and keep it moving.
Alright, that's it.